Y'all know, my name is Marietta. For those that don't know me, my name is Marietta, and I live in a trailer. I live in a trailer, but I do not live in a trailer park. I live in a trailer on my own land. And I would encourage you, if you plan on buying a trailer, manufactured home, however you want to say it, I would suggest that you buy this place and put it on your land. Why? Because private equity investors are coming in and now they're trying to buy up all the last of affordable housing that's available to the American people. I did not think it was going to be long before they started going down this route. Before, you could go get a trailer in a trailer park and you could live your best life. Now, the lot rents are going up high. People are not being able to afford to stay in their homes. So many people are one paycheck away about being evicted out of the trailer park. Remember before, back in the day, trailer parks got a very bad name. If you lived in a trailer, you were considered trash, you were considered broke, you were considered poor, you were considered everything under the sun. The minute you told somebody you live in a trailer, they shun you, they turn their nose up, they act as if you would think that doo-doo fell out the sky and fell right on your head. But trailers have become more desirable for people to live in now because they're more affordable. And you can get them in all floor plans now. Now there's no limitations. They make a trailer the same way they do a house. Before, you may have had to have that little white skirt on it or whatever. Now you can have it put on a brick foundation. You can actually have it modernized the way you want it on the inside, decorated the way you want it on the inside. You can have hardwood floors, granite countertops. Trailers can do anything and everything a house could do. Now you can have them look just like that. But now the investors are finding out a way that they can come in and they can get some private equity and they can rough these people up and move them out of their house and cause them to lose the very land that the very mobile home park that they live in. They're coming in to buy these parks. Y'all, it's getting ready to be real bad out here. It just seems like every angle, people are getting stopped from even being able to live. Some people that are living in mobile home parks have lived in them parks for years. I know some people that have lived in mobile home parks have lived in the same plot on the same piece of ground, and they've lived there for 10, 15 years paying lot rent. Now the lot rents are skyrocketing. Now they're in jeopardy of either move your trailer or you may lose it. And it does not make any sense because a lot of the people that are actually living in these trailer parks have set up roots there. They've been there for a long time. But yet and still, because you don't own that lot, you have no say in the matter. These investors now are coming in to take over, and they are coming in ruthless. They do not care because they can buy these homes right out from under you. They can buy these lots right out from under you, and then you don't have no leg to stand on, nowhere to go, no place to move your trailer. And then another thing, even so you've had that trailer for so many years, older trailers cannot even just be moved and put into another park. Sometimes if that trailer is of age and you are still living it, it's still a roof over your head and it is all you have, all you've worked so hard for, and you have been living in this trailer for a long time, and then they're trying to ask you to move it, but you can't move it anywhere because of the fact that the trailer is too old. It's just too old. Y'all do your own homework on this situation because I purely understand exactly how people are feeling when you look at our elderly, and a lot of them are still living in the very mobile home that they purchased years ago. They have retired in these mobile homes, but the sad part about it is they retired in them on somebody else's land. They retired in them in a trailer park. So when you retire in a trailer park, you do not own the land. What happens is you go and you put your trailer there, you pay your trailer payment, but you also pay lot rent, which gives them a reason to be able to raise the lot rent. Now you got private equity investors that are coming in, taking over the last of the affordable housing that's left for the American people to be able to live and be able to come up out of the street and be able to take care of their family. Because like I said, before, trailers got such a bad rep. Now trailers are very affordable. People are out looking at trailers. They're out trying to buy trailers. They're buying land that trailers are already set up on them, where people have left them with the well and septic already there. And that's what you would like to find, is a piece of land that may have the trailer and the septic and everything on it already. When I bought this piece of land, it was already set up. This trailer is huge. It is really huge. I'm going to turn the camera around, but y'all don't judge me because I've been in here cleaning. But I had to make this video because I got to talking to a girlfriend of mine back home, and she's going through this right now where they're trying to buy up the very place where she lives, and she lives in a trailer park. She lives in a trailer park, been living there for years. It's a whole nice community. People look out for each other in that trailer park, but now the investors are coming in, and they're coming for her place too. Let me show you how big these rooms are. I'm just going to let you see how big rooms are and how spacious it is right quick. Now you see how big and spacious this kitchen is. Nice and big. I can do this kitchen. I remodeled this kitchen myself, y'all. I painted it myself. I put them floors in. The floors you see right here, they were not the original floors that was in here. It had carpet all the way through this place. But I put these floors in, and I painted the place. And I'm still working on the place. But because of the fact that the rooms are nice and huge, but mine is on a private piece of land. And effing so they do not put them on a piece of land. This is why they end up losing their places. And this is the other living room that I was telling y'all about. Don't judge me. Me and my son was out. There's his wheelchair over there and his things from the hospital in the wagon. But just look at the size of the room. The room is really big. The room is really huge. And I really love living in my trailer. And I would hate to think that somebody would get displaced from their home just because they're living in a trailer, and now they can't afford to live that. The only affordable housing is left, and now the investors are greedy. They're greedy. They're coming for that. They're coming to take people out of that. They're coming to put people out of their homes. They're coming to raise your taxes on the very home that you live in. They're coming to raise the taxes on the land. They're ready to take the land away from you. You don't own the land. They're trying to let you know you're going to have to move your trailer. I think in her situation, she may have to move her trailer. But the problem is the trailer is an older trailer. It's not real old, but it's older to the point where a regular trailer park may not take it because of the fact that this is now happening, because this is what they're targeting now, because they know when they force people out of their homes, and all these people that came out of their homes, the manufactured home business started booming. People were buying more so double wides, single wides, triple wides, because they were selling these big houses for $600,000 and $700,000 so they could afford to buy them a mobile home. But what they did not realize, they should have went on and bought land as well. So if you're in the market for a mobile home right now, I would advise you, my advice would be to you, do not try to buy it unless you could buy a mobile home land package deal. Package deal is where you buy the home and the land at the same time, have them come out there and set it up, block it up, and you will own the land, and then you will not have to move your mobile home. Because right about now, if you do not own these places, I really believe that these mobile home parks, the trailer parks that we know so well, where there were so many friendly people that lived in the trailer park, even though people gave trailer parks a bad name, I found so many beautiful people living in the trailer park, because it's not about where you live, it's about who you are. People have judged several people by the way they live and by the material things that they have. There's nothing wrong with living in a trailer. I enjoy living in my trailer. This trailer right here, when I came down here from Dover, Delaware, I had a home, a 3-bedroom house, a stick built. These now can be stick built. I don't know what's the problem about people thinking that a trailer is not a house. A trailer is not a home. A trailer is not self-sufficient. A trailer won't keep you safe. A trailer is no different. I mean, I've seen, if you're worried about the hurricanes and all that kind of stuff, them houses don't withstand them either. You've seen a lot of houses floating down the river. It's right along with them trailers. So I don't care what nobody says. If you can get a roof over your head and a mobile home, manufactured home is the way you have to go. Don't allow people to make you feel like you're less than because of the fact that you have to live in a trailer. Call it what it is. Don't be ashamed of it. I am not least bit ashamed to get on these lines and say I live in a trailer, because I love my trailer. I love my trailer. I've lived in a house before, but because of the fact that the biggest spacious rooms, I love everything on one floor. I love this trailer. I really, truly do. It has so much space in it. I can walk all through it. I don't have to climb no stairs. In my old age, this is the most beautiful thing in the world for me. And like a lot of people think that, oh, well, it don't get the same pay. Who said I was trying to sell it? I'm not trying to sell it. I'm trying to live in it. I'm trying to live in it as long as I possibly can and enjoy my trailer. And I would advise anybody that's out there looking for a trailer, again, do not buy your trailer from a private owner selling in a trailer park, because they could be selling it in that trailer park because they already know that somebody maybe get ready to buy that trailer park. So they're putting these trailers up for sale, not telling you that somebody is getting ready to buy that trailer park and they couldn't move it. So now they're going to sell it to you and you think you're getting a good deal, but you're not, because now you guys got to move it. Once you sign them papers, it's yours. And then you realize that you can't keep it where it is and you don't have the land to put it on. So private equity, ruthless, taking over of the last affordable housing that's available to the American people. So y'all just do your research. Make sure that if you buy a mobile home, that you try your best to see if you can get a piece of land to go with it. Buy the land first. Make sure you're protecting your investment. Because right about now, The private investors are out there, and they're seeking whom they can devour, and they're ready to devour you up if you mess around and buy something in one of the mobile home parks and you got to pay lot rent. You're at the mercy of these folks because they're coming for you, and they're not going to care. They're not going to care where you go. They're not going to care how you feel about it, because it's all about business. They're out here and they're trying to buy up everything so that they can monopolize the area and take over. So while they're trying to take over, they're trying to buy the last affordable housing that's out there. So they're targeting the trailer parks. The trailer parks are being targeted right now. Right now, the trailer parks are being targeted. So I would advise y'all to do your homework. And I hope this helps. Y'all be blessed. And so you're not subscribed to the channel, go on and hit that subscription button. And so you have not turned your notification bell on, turn your notification bell on so you'll be notified when I drop my next video. Y'all be blessed.